Hey there! Let's learn how to apply colors on an image with Kickflip's dynamic coloring feature. Instead of creating images for every color you offer, you can apply colors dynamically on only one image. That'll save you a lot of time. If you haven't seen the video explaining how to add images to display customizable parts, I recommend watching it. You can find the link in the description. In that video, we've uploaded the images of this shoe. I want you to notice that the images are mostly white because they've been desaturated with Photoshop. If you want to use dynamic coloring, you need to desaturate the color of your product images. If you don't know how to do that, make sure to check out the article, also linked in the description, named Preparing Your Product Images with Photoshop. Okay, let's add colors. I'll click on the blue plus button to create a color question. I'll now select an input type, which is how the customers will be interacting with my question. I could select thumbnail, drop-down, radio button, label or none. I'll pick thumbnail, since it will display the colors on the buttons, which is nice. Under select a display type I'll pick color, and I'll click on Create. In the left panel, I see my color question, and in the right panel, its properties. Let's change the question's title. I'll name it Exterior Color. As you can see, a default color was created, here under Color Answers. The color is also visible in the question panel of the customizer, here. Let's edit that color. I'll click on the answer, and I'll rename it to pink. I can use the color picker to select the color, just like that. If you have a specific hex or RGB color code, you can also enter it here. Let's click on Done to close this panel. The pink color is now here, which is great. But how do we apply it to the image? Easy. In the question's properties, under Display Type, there's an arrow and it says Apply On, right next to the Image Question button. By clicking on that button, we can select the image we want to color. If I haven't already created an image question, I could create one and link it by clicking on New Image Question. Since my images are already there, I'll simply select the exterior image, here. The pink color is instantly applied to the exterior image. Let's add a few more colors. Let's name it yellow. I'll also quickly add light green and teal. Now, if I click on the color thumbnails in my customizer, the colors are applied on the product preview. Awesome! You can make the colors look more realistic by using the lighting settings, here in the color properties. Higher values will render more intense lighting. Try it out and see what works best for your product. Before we end this video, let me show you how to create a color question straight from an image. I'll click on the insole image question. From the Properties panel, under Create, I'll click on the Color Question button. From here, I can create a new color question. And let's name it Insole Color. I'll now quickly add another color, let's say navy. And we're done. I can now customize the insole color as well. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. You will definitely save a lot of time by using dynamic coloring. However, if you are applying textures on a product, you'll need to use image variations. Our next video will cover that.